Alright, so hello everyone. We're back in Eliza. I forgot what we were playing today. Yeah, this is exactly where we finished. We had another client. We went to a work after the press conference of our ex-boss. And now we're continuing. She said before, I just have to keep going. Yeah, just keep going. Oh, we'll have another client now, right? I think, yeah. Oh, Maya! Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hello, Maya. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi. It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you again.
Sure, yeah. Nice to see you too, pal. Is that a weird thing to say? How did I become close friends with a robot? Are we all robots now? Beep boop, nice to see you. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the weirdest thing in my life.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Yeah, sorry. Let us begin. So, I went to the fancy party
Yeah.
I was really nervous about, and
Yeah.
first
How
of
was
all,
it?
it really was the type of party I thought it would be. The atmosphere was really smug and self-satisfied. And there were
Okay.
people walking around with trays of appetizers, and you could like take one. So
Okay.
you're standing there with your little square plate for the food and your glass of wine, and you can't like shake hands with anybody because you're holding them.
Yeah.
But there are some of those like tall standing tables, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna go get one of those and I'll set up shop, right? Like my little station. But then it turns out there are only like 5 of them for the whole party, and they're all taken, so you're just standing there, frozen. And you're watching all your heroes and people you know from their social media presence just right there. Right in front of you. Artists, writers, directors. The combined level of achievement there, I can't even think about it. It was astronomical. But for the first couple hours, I was so excited by all of that. I didn't notice the other thing that was happening. But
Which
eventually,
thing?
it caught up to me, and I had this sudden feeling, this sudden realization. My presence here contributes nothing. I'm just some extra person who just showed up. Nobody wanted me to be here. I don't belong with these people. I haven't earned it. So I cried in the bathroom for a little bit, or maybe a lot. It's fine. I'm fine. Sorry.
How do you know it's true that nobody wanted you there?
How do you know it's true that nobody wanted you there?
Because of the way people acted around me. Nobody knew who I was or even wanted to ask. I would introduce myself and it's like, you could just see it in their eyes. I mean, in the world of illustration and comics, people tend to be hyper aware of each other and their careers. It's this kind of weird, open secret.
Okay.
Oh, hey, this person who's already popular got 1 million views, got a book deal, pitched an original series. Without anything like that, I have no ground to stand on. I'm just this non-entity. At one point, I was talking to someone and I was trying to make a joke or whatever, and I could feel the impatience just radiating off him. He sighed, like he couldn't believe he was wasting his time talking to me. I was just over to him. Why can't I hold a conversation? I guess if I was marginally attractive, then at least I could be charming, but I'm not. I'm not even that.
Is being charming your goal with this?
Is being charming your goal with this?
No, of course not. There has to be a way I can deal with these feelings. It's hard. It's really hard when nobody gives.
I don't know really. It's just, I mean, I know that many people have the common situations in the work when they're coming, they're new, and they see other people who are, in the higher level than them, and when they're trying to talk or, be friends with those people, just doesn't work because they think that, well, he's much better than me, and he doesn't care about me, he doesn't care about my position, he doesn't care what I do. Then just stop talking to him, stop trying to please him or something like this. Just do your thing. That's it.
I don't even know why I went. I just want to stay home for the rest of my life.
Why do you think you went?
Why do you think you went?
Because of everything they say about how you have to have your face out there and make connections. The successful people in this business all know each other. It's all about who comes to mind. When somebody needs an art director, they'll think of who they know and go, oh, I think she'd be perfect. Why not ask her? So I need to be out there reminding these people that I exist, that I'm here, I'm making stuff too, I'm part of it. Even if nobody responds to my work. And industry parties are fun, right? You can pretend you're successful even if you aren't. At least for a little while. Everyone else is projecting this image. It's like their success can rub off on you too. I mean, I hear people casually talking about their agent, their editor, the amazing people they're collaborating with. And I just get this feeling like, yes, I want that. I need that. Why am I not there?
What do you think has prevented that from happening so
What
far?
do you think has prevented that from happening so far?
If I knew that, I would be successful already, right? I try and try and try, and I make art and put it out there and share it on every social media site and interact with people when I can, but it just doesn't work. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the art I do. Every once in a while, another artist will say something nice, and sure, I appreciate that, but it never results in anything.
The thing is that one way or another, sooner or later, you will find someone who will be interested in what you do. And it shouldn't be necessarily the famous people or, you know, successful people, the people with experience or something like this. I mean, you just have to keep going. And one way or another, sooner or later, just like I said, you will
My
get
work goes out there
fans.
and it dies. Regular people don't boost it or talk about it. It's like at some point the universe decided that I don't get to have that. Is it unfair? Or maybe I just fucking suck. Maybe I'm a shit tier artist and I'm a failure of a person and everyone knows it.
Yeah, and after the time when they realize that they're not accepted by the community they're in, they're just, you know, starting having this kind of thoughts, and it's absolutely wrong.
Everyone except me. Sorry. I know that's going too far, even though I really feel that way.
Okay, Maya, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Meadowlands.
Okay, Maya, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Meadowlands.
It may help you take your mind off
It may help you
things.
take your mind off things.
You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
I still call it Skanda. Sorry. Try it for about 15 minutes each day in the morning
Try
or
it for
evening.
about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Sounds kind of boring. Why can't you assign me a game where my problems are zombies and I get to shotgun them in the face? Actually, I guess I could just buy a game like that, couldn't I?
Yeah, tons
Tons
of game like this. Thank you for coming in again,
Thank you for coming in
Maya.
again, Maya.
We'll follow up with you again to see how you're
We'll
doing.
follow up with you again to see how you're doing.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the check-ins. I honestly do. It's easy for me to get lost in these spirals.
I thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
I'm sorry for my voice. It's just a couple of days. It's just like sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So sorry. See you. I mean, sorry. Completed, great rating, steady climb. Already on the 3rd level, I guess. Okay, we can check the same things. Who makes this art? Or does Skanda get it? I'm not sure why I'm thinking about it so much. Oh my god, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do with this voice. Maybe because I have to stare at it all day. Feeling unwanted. That one really hits close to home. I wonder what her art is like. It's got to be more interesting than the painting on the wall, at least. Yeah. Okay, someone wrote this. It's just like expected. This message directs all the working as well as the proxies. It's not okay to reveal so like share or make posts that portray Eliza or scan. Photographer in the building. Oh, we expect to have a reporter in the building sometime tomorrow morning. He will also be taking some pictures. If you do not want to be potentially photographed, let me know, Ray. Okay, okay, let's continue. I guess we'll have another. I wonder why the headset shows all the metrics and data. It's not like the proxies can make use of it. Maybe it didn't look enough like advanced technology without all the numbers there. People like that sci-fi look, even when there is no real reason for it. Anyway, should be about time for the next client. Like already the third client in a row? Wow. Oh, hello. Hello, Holiday.
Hello, Holiday.
Hello.
You found the place okay?
You found the place okay?
Uh-huh. Yes, I did. The 13 goes right up from Belltown. It's $1 with a
Oh.
reduced fare permit.
That's good. I'm
That's
glad.
good. I'm glad.
So, what brings you here
So
today?
what brings you here today?
Oh, nothing in particular. I wanted to see what all this fuss was about. I'm not crazy, no, not even mentally disturbed. You see those people yelling on the street late at night? They're the ones who need counseling. They need more than counseling, probably. Me, I'm doing fine. My mind's still sharp. I smoke dope. It helps. I'd have it more often, but it's all expensive now. Everything's expensive now. There's a nice young couple in my building, though, and they're always sharing, which is nice of them. I think they do something with computers, though I sure don't know what it is. When I moved into the building where I am now, it was $300 a month. Can you imagine?
I think I pay the same amount, but in euros. And it's just for one room.
They can't tear
I'm
it
sorry.
down, of course, the property developers. They already got the building on the corner next to ours, even though it's supposed to be on the historical register. It was going to be added, but there was some delay or something, and then bam, it's gone. They did some kind of backroom deal with city council, probably. Someone ought to do a big expose, I tell you. Oh, it's rotten all the way up and down. With the new construction going on everywhere, it's just a mess of money and politics. It's always like that, but lately, it's happening faster and faster. I can hardly recognize the place anymore. Every day, I wake up and look out the window and gung, there's another new building going up. I don't even know why they need so many. You ever see those buses they have? I don't mean the metro, I mean those big white buses with no markings on them. You see these young guys with backpacks milling around looking suspicious, staring at their phones, and then one of these big white buses pulls up and they get on. Who knows where they go? Bellevue, Redmond. It's like a secret transport system just for them. I tried talking to one of them once or twice, but they don't want to talk to someone like me. They don't even talk to each other. Imagine going through the trouble of living in Belltown and then ignoring everything around you. It's an odd thing. It really is.
I feel like she came here just
Let
to
me ask you,
talk and
Eliza.
share.
Oh, your name is Eliza, right?
Yes, my name is Eliza. I'm a digital counselor.
Yes, my name is Eliza. I'm a digital counselor.
Eliza, do you ever do past life regressions on your patients?
Hello? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
You know, past lives. You hypnotize someone and you get them talking about how they used to be a duchess in a royal family in medieval times or what have you.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I was just kidding. I don't expect that, no. They don't do that kind of thing these days. When I
Yeah.
was little, it was pretty common, at least for a certain set. There was the drug culture, the Buddhists, the Hare Krishnas, all kinds of things. My mother warned me to stay away from those types. She said someone might come up to you and say, "Oh, I can sense there's a problem with your aura. Want to see if we can fix that?"
Oh yeah, we still
And then
have
the next
it.
thing you know, he's trying to have sex with you
Still
in the
have
back of his
it.
van. I believe that
I
might
mean,
have
they're
happened
not
to
that
her at some
popular,
point.
but they do exist.
I'm not sure everyone was like that, but you had to be careful. Same as today, I suppose. Those counterculture types would hang out on the university lawns because they were safe from Seattle police there. That's what she told me. Apparently, it was a lot like Golden Gate Park, you know, in San Francisco. Can you imagine that? We're a world away from that time, that's for sure.
If you have a specific problem you'd like to talk to me about, please go ahead.
If you have a specific problem you'd like to talk to me about, please go ahead.
It's okay to tell me what's on your
It's
mind.
okay to tell me what's on your mind.
Oh, well, you got anything for pain? Specifically, it's my shoulders acting up again. I had some information with them a few months ago, but it settled down. I'd go back to the clinic, but I don't want to pay the copay again, just for them to tell me the same thing they always do. I'd rather talk to you. You're nice. You listen.
Thank you. I do my best to listen to my clients.
Thank you. I do my best to listen to my clients.
See? That's what I like to hear.
Okay, Holiday.
Okay, Holiday. I recommend asking your doctor or
can't even read.
psychiatrist about fortipran hydrochloride.
Based on my analysis, the medication might help you feel better.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one before. It's a painkiller? I'll try anything once, I suppose. Smoking dope is still my go-to for this kind of thing, but if it can help with my shoulders, then I'm interested.
I hope to see you back soon, Holiday.
We hope to see you back soon, Holiday.
Sure, I'll let you know if it works. What was it called again?
Oh, thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
What was the medicine called? Forzapram? I think that was it. I can ask about it at the clinic. Decent enough place. One time I had a doctor there who was very rude to me, though, young man.
Goodbye.
Right. I suppose I ought to let you go now. You got other people to speak to, it looks like. Staying busy. Busy, busy. That's life in this town.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ouch. It was cringe, I would say. I mean, she's like literally asking how was it cold. And Eliza's just keep going on. Well, that was an odd one. Some of what she said confused Eliza's algorithm a little bit. Not that it seems to have mattered much. I think that's it for today. Finally. Yay. I got tired a bit. That night, I head out to meet up with Soren at the restaurant he picked. It's much fancier than I expected. I didn't count on this expense. Maybe he will offer to pick up the tape, but that could be awkward too. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. I love how these things always get complicated.
Would you like to start with some fresh oysters?
I'm not really an oyster person.
I'm not really an oyster person.
Well, these might change your mind. No? Well,
Must come here often. What a lifestyle.
Evelyn, I've wanted to ask, what brings you back?
Back?
Back to the world, the land of the living. I know you were having a difficult time after what happened.
Yeah, I love how they're like, avoiding the topic. They're like, about what happened, and they're like just going.
I don't know. I guess I thought it was time, finally.
Yes, I understand. Every trauma takes time. Time to heal, or if not heal exactly, at least to move on. And taking action is a good way to do that. So I salute you. You want to do his memory right, don't you?
Whose?
Whose?
Damien, of course. Are you sure you're okay? Your reappearance happens to coincide with a critical time for me. As you saw, I've just split with Skanda in a very public way in order to pursue an entrepreneurial path. Presumably, Raynor's found you as well.
Yeah, he said he wants to speak with me.
It's a war for talent out there. People like you are very much in demand. I'm sure he'll try to make you an offer you can't refuse. That's why I want you to promise me you won't work for that asshole.
Asshole? I had no idea you hated Raynor so much. What happened?
What happened? He came in as CEO, that's what happened. So cultured, all the right credentials, Harvard, Goldman Sachs, all that nonsense. A little princeling who was never wanted in his life, never known what it's like to suffer. You don't get even a little upset at that? I'd do the opposite of what a guy like that wants me to do just to spite him. That's what my instincts say. And my instincts are what led me to where I am now. Standing at the edge of this brand new territory. Direct stimulation, induced dreaming. Can you picture it? Therapeutic reality delivered right through your nervous system. It'll revolutionize the entire field of mental health, not to mention the applications for productivity, training, entertainment. Imagine the kinds of dreams phones people would have on demand if they could.
I still have no idea what he's planning to do. I'd rather not. Sorry, you're getting ahead of yourself. The potential for misuse seems kind of high.
The potential for misuse seems kind of high.
Sure, we'll work on those things. The important thing right now is to build momentum. I have first mover advantage here, but only for a small amount of time. Evelyn, I need a chief engineer, and I can't think of anyone better suited than you. You could be at the vanguard of a whole new field, in on the ground floor of this extremely interesting and potentially very lucrative business. Listen, I know that things were not always the best in the past, and some of those things may have been because of me. Believe me, I'm aware of my own failings better than anyone. And if you're concerned about working for me again for that reason, I'll understand. But I hope you're thinking for yourself on this one. I'm sure there are people who are telling you to ignore me, or that I have the wrong idea, or that I'm dangerous. Whatever you choose to believe, I at least want to offer you the chance to get a demo of this technology. It really does work, and it's really something else. Won't you give it a try?
Something else?
Considering it is all I ask.
Soren smiles as if remembering a secret.
What are you doing after this?
After dinner?
Yes. Tonight is... You remember Nora, right? Did you know she's a DJ now?
Yeah, I did. She's the one who told me about your talk.
Oh, she was there too. I should have said hello.
No, I don't think she attended. She just told me about it.
Well, her show is tonight. If we take a car after dinner, we could get there with plenty of time to settle in.
I'm not sure that she wants to see you, man.
Support your old friend, don't you think?
Old friend, sure. And why do you want to go?
Why do you want to go?
Yeah.
No need to be frightened. I mean, I know it's a jouissance, which is...
Which is what?
Oh, you don't know. As a performance space, it has a bit of a theme to it. It's pretty tame, really. They take on the aesthetic, but it's not necessarily the whole point of it. It's for people who want the image of the thing, the trappings, without getting in too deep with the real culture.
What are you talking about? What theme?
Oh, I didn't mention? It's sort of, well, there's a little bit of bondage theme there. You know, BDSM.
Okay. The first option is, are you sure? And the second option is, how do you know so much about this?
Is that... Are you sure?
Oh yes, absolutely. Though perhaps I shouldn't say how I know.
What should I do? That kind of thing isn't really my scene. I'll go for Nora's sake. Sure, sounds fun.
I'll go, for Nora's sake.
That's the spirit. It happens to be tonight, so we should seize the moment. Don't worry, it isn't a date. Not unless you want it to be.
No. The third option is, could be, why not? No, no. Soren.
Soren?
Yeah, okay. I'm working on it, trust me.
Soren drains the rest of his drink.
Let's go after we wrap up here.
Yep. How is it possible that I feel old and Soren is acting like he's in his 20s? I haven't been to a concert at a club after dinner in years. We step inside and a blast of warm air hits me. Oh, it looks cool. It's already bustling with activity here. I don't see any bondage stuff here though. What was he on about?
I thought you said this was like some S&M club.
Oh, well, they might have taken all of that stuff down since the last I was here.
Are you sure you're remembering this place correctly?
Actually, would you excuse me for a moment? I want to talk to those people over there.
Okay. Soren points at the group of women chatting with each other at the bar.
Are those people you know?
Not currently, but hopefully I can change that.
Wait,
Okay.
Soren, I don't know anybody here.
He's already gone. Why is he like this? I found the second I walked in. Okay. Now I have to sit here by myself acting like I'm cool enough to be here on my own. Great. Yeah, I also hate when people do that. It's so bullshit. Like, you're coming to a place with them, and then they found someone else better, and then they're just like, I'm sorry, I'm talking. Meeting with Rainer. Okay, thanks, I guess. Oh, let's see. I wonder how many of these bands are still around. Hopefully some of them, at least. A bar? What's a good drink to get at a place like this? Something strong, I think. Nora's setup looks pretty simple. Knowing her taste for optimization, I'm sure she's going to use it very effectively. And that's it. Okay, let's press on continue. Nora almost runs to the table when she sees me.
Evelyn!
Thank goodness I've been rescued.
I'm so happy you came!
Yeah, I wanted to support you. Yeah, I ended up here somehow.
Yeah, I wanted to support you. Soren came too, but he ditched me to chat up some people. He said he thought this was like an S&M club or something.
What? No, it's not like that at all. Where did he get that idea?
I don't know. Maybe he just hoped it was.
Yeah.
Who cares? I wasn't interested in seeing Soren. I wanted to see you!
Yeah, I wanted to see you too.
I wanted to see you too.
I have a little bit of setup left to do. Do you want to come help?
I'm not sure if I'd be much of a help, okay, but you'll have to tell me what to do. Okay?
But you'll have to tell me what to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's simple. I'll show you.
Okay. Nora leads me to the stage area. There are multiple pieces of equipment connected by huge tangles of thick wires.
Are these modulars?
Some of them. The one over there with all the cables coming out of it, that one is a modular.
They all have cables coming out
This
of
one?
them.
No, the one with the little colored cables on the front.
Oh, okay.
I'm still not sure which piece of gear she's
The
talking
others are
about.
not modular. They're just regular synthesizers.
Okay, are you... Is each one of these going to make a different sound?
Where should we start?
Nora points toward a small plastic keyboard on the table. It's bright red and kind of looks like a toy.
This is an SH-101. It's really hot. I love the sound. It's useful for piercing leads, you know, noises like that. I use it quite a lot.
Okay. I'm listening.
Listening.
This one is black with brown wood paneling on the sides and silver dials
This
on the
is a
front.
Moog. You've heard of a Moog, right?
No.
I heard the name, maybe. It's not Moog? I guess I never heard anyone say it aloud.
Nope. Moog.
Okay.
Moog.
Not Moog.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can handle this all at once.
Nora doesn't hear me. Instead, she holds up a small white and silver box. It looks like a white pencil case with dials and little blue lights
Surely
on
you know
it.
about this one. It's a Roland TB-303. You know, the acid house sound.
Yeah, I've heard of it, I think.
Acid House.
No idea what it is.
It's just as well. This is not an ordinary model, of course.
Of course. Nora points at some words on the front panel,
The
Devilfish.
Devilfish 303 is a modified, upgraded version of the original. A guy in Australia does it? Oh, they're really awesome.
Okay. Aftermarket notifications for electronic music gear. This is seriously a whole world in
Evelyn,
itself.
why don't I teach you some of these things?
No,
It might
thank
do you some
God.
good to learn something new. You could come over sometime and we could make some noise together.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nora plugs in more cables, creating a spaghetti-like arrangement that stretches across the entire
All right,
table.
that should do it. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for teaching.
No problem.
Time for me to shake this place into the ground.
Yeah, correct. Nora disappears into the back to get ready. Meanwhile, Soren returns from his conversation at the bar, looking slightly dispirited.
Ah, time for the main event. Funny to see Nora like this, isn't it? Oh, she's come a long way from the timid junior programmer I remember. Interesting stage name, too. Little Sappho.
Oh,
You know what Sappho indicates, don't you?
no, I
What's a
didn't.
Sappho?
Oh, okay. Of course you know. That was a silly question. I apologize.
I don't know. Nora comes back on stage ready to start her set for real now. People are cheering for her already. It seems like she is really got a following here. Nora begins to press buttons on her equipment for a while everything is silent. The temperature in here seems to get even hotter. Then noise begins to flow from the speakers as the crowd cheers again. It's harsh noise, distorted, glitchy.
Did you know Nora was capable of creating work like this?
I think she was always like
I think she
this.
was always this way.
Yeah.
You just didn't see it.
Soren can't stop a weird smile from forming on his lips. Maybe he thinks I can't see him in the dark, or maybe he's just lost in the
I thought
moment.
she was wonderful before, but now...
The music builds with huge thumping noises. It's chaotic, but has a certain logic to it. Feels like Nora is leading us somewhere. The anticipation builds and builds. Then it happens. Totally without warning. Oh wow, Nora. Goodness. This boss is really intense. I forgot why I don't go to concerts anymore. Feels like it's going through. I'm not sure if you can hear me, guys. It's a slow beat measured, but there's something about it that feels sensual. Or maybe I should say horny. Yeah, the speed is just... it's just lewd somehow. How can a piece of music feel so dirty? It sounds like a robot sex grin or something. Nora looks busy operating her equipment. I have no idea what she's doing to create these sounds. Every once in a while, though, she glances up at the crowd, a smug curl on her lips. Then she looks in my direction with the same smirk. Her eyes seem to ask me, so what do you think? But as I meet her gaze, I'm too overwhelmed to send any particular message. I can't think of anything except that it's loud. I feel like I'm dissociating. I'm sorry, guys. Do you even hear me? I hope so. Is this why people go to concerts, to feel like you're being obliterated by a sound? It's not a bad feeling. Some of the people in the club really do like they're in a trance. It's pretty amazing. I really had no idea Nora had this kind of energy inside of her. I remember she was a good programmer, someone who wanted to do a good job, but this power, where did that come from? The noises crash together, collapsing on top of each other, yet they still make sense. The crowd is dancing. I might need another drink. Okay. As the performance winds on late into the night, I stop trying so hard to process what's going on and just let things happen. I'm fine. I don't always need to understand what I'm hearing or seeing. Soren disappeared at some point. I don't care. Everything is churning, slushing, washing over, a wave breaking onto a rocky shore and dashed into mist. We're in a house. Wait, where is this? Oh, so I'm not sure how I got here. Good that I'm here though, right? Here in bed. Okay, wait, I remember now. I took a car. Everything's fine. I guess I did it then. I went out and did a thing. That was fun, I think. It was nice to see Nora. I don't think my body is very happy with me right now though. I think I will just close my eyes and rest for another second before I get ready for bed properly. Okay. Chapter 3, and I guess we're going to stop somewhere here. It was all for today. So we've been in the club. I guess we got really drunk and yeah, we took a car, but she doesn't remember it. Yeah, makes sense. And we also met our ex-boss, and he offered us to work on him. But we'll consider this, yeah. And now we're going to meet Rainer. And we're going to meet him in the next episode. So it was all for today. Thank you everyone who watched until the very end of this video, and I hope we'll see you at the next one. So thank you for watching, and bye!